we today, together, will learn how we can move together towards the future. I think our young people really, really came out to just say, I do have something to say. And today you'll see a panelist of 4 who really will talk about where they think we should be going as a civilization.
A lot of times our youth feel like they don't have a voice and an ear to hear their concerns, and I think today has connected their concerns with a listening ear who can do something about some of their concerns that they mentioned today.
You've got some parents here, you've got some students here, you've got some elected officials here, you've just got some concerned community residents here, and to have everyone working together, it just kind of encompasses the statement that it takes the whole village to raise a child.
And this event is very important to me because it's a direct connection we need with our future. Our youth need to pretty much tell us what it is that they're experiencing, opposed to us guessing what they're going through, and then allow us to try to assess that information and come up with solutions that will better their academics, better their social environment, and allow us to continue to create strong, positive leaders for the future. So this is like perfect for me.
The event is important to me because we have to continue to engage the youth. Otherwise, the political process will be a dying breed. So this is one way to engage the youth, and I'm happy to be here.
Oh, sing the sad star-spangled banner yet waves, for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
What do you guys do as classmates to encourage those who feel like they've been defined by their circumstances?
Somebody's feeling at their very lowest point. I think that you just have to give them tough love and tell them, like, okay, you're at your lowest point. Now pick yourself up. Because once you reach the bottom, there's only 2 things that you can do. You can stay at the bottom, or you can change things so that you make your way back to the top.
Engineering is you're often this like ivory tower that people kind of like create in their minds, and I want to say that it's perfectly accessible. I believe honestly that anybody can do it. It's just as easy to get into as law and being a doctor and being a veterinarian and these things that children want to do, as well as getting into sports and things like that. I mean, what it takes is just like anything, what it takes is passion, right? And I really hope that my fellow peers will shoot for the same thing in their chosen professions.
My name is Malcolm Truss. I attend Milwaukee School of Engineering, and I'm actually from the Austin community, part of the west side of Chicago. And I got to say that this was an extremely positive experience. Just getting to know, some of the more progressive black peers in the neighborhood. When you hear a name or something like that, or where a person's from, and you should be like, oh yeah, I know so-and-so from there. I want to replicate that experience in my community. I want to get everybody in touch with each other because, it takes a village.
So I hope for this community that we are developing some great Ben Carsons and Jamesons, and I know that we are. And it was fun and exciting to be able to see those young folks today.
The students were outstanding, and I was very impressed with the questions they asked and the answers that they received. I hope that this is an event that can be held a little more often than once a year, but it was a very impressive event, and I wish the best of luck to all of the students.
Today was important to me because I learned about a lot of black historians that I didn't know about before, and I learned how to solve problems with life.
Today was important because I learned a lot about positive influence and a lot of the problems that's going on in the community today, so now I'm able to understand them.
This Black History Month event we had here at Christ the King Jesuit School was very wonderful. I think it was a great benefit for our children and our community.
This was a really good event, not only to hear what young people have to say, but I learned a lot from young people And I think it's important for them to have communications with older people and realize we don't all think that they don't have anything to say, and to understand that we do understand, what they're talking about is important. And I also realize there are a lot of smart kids out here, so I feel pretty confident about where this world is going.
I really enjoy seeing the parents and the neighborhood adults come together with the youth of our neighborhoods, and to see how we can work together to encourage students to prosper and excel and to go to college and become the future leaders of this great neighborhood.
So I want to commend all of you for taking the time this evening to come out and to share your true feelings. But my request, young people, is that we continue to reach out to each other with the love that you mentioned on more than one occasion this afternoon. Because that is what's going to keep us together. That is what's going to make us successful. We must continue to reach out to each other, to support each other, and to show that we love each other.
History is a part of not only the past, but it's a part of our ever being. Lots of people think of history as being his story. That is something that went on yesteryear, yesterday. I always think of history in the context of mystery, which becomes my story.